Hi, this is Chef Pachi, and today I have the first class of the beginners who've never gone into the kitchen because they've been working, they don't have time, and this is going to be the perfect way for them to start doing it right now. Class 1 on the basic 5 ingredients. Onions, we can have red onions, white onions, scallions. We could also have shallots or green onions, but we chose these. Garlic and bell pepper. These are going to be our 5 basic seasoning ingredients that we use for many of our recipes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel our onions. And I peel these in large slices, cutting the ends first. This is what I do. I cut it end to end and peel off all of that skin. Then I cut from top to bottom in half. Then I go again in half. Same thing here. And quarter each one. These are going to be large diced onions that I can use to saute, to bake, to make soup, to many recipes where the onion doesn't have to be sliced. Then I'm going to cut the other one exactly the same way in a mandolin because I want to make thin slices. Here go our thin slices with a mandolin. This is a mandolin that I use, an old mandolin. I love it. I mean, it's a $20 piece that you can have. You don't need to have many things. And that's it. In this third onion that wasn't at the beginning, I'm showing you in a second how. Now, we're going to just cut another onion like we did the first in large chunks, which will come apart in a while after they're in a bag. You can make sautés, you can bake them, you can use them, like I said, in soups, and we're going to use them with many recipes because onions, garlic, and bell peppers, as well as tomatoes, but tomatoes we don't have to chop ahead, are the basic ingredient in many of the recipes. They are aromatic, they are antiviral and antibacterial, by the way, and full of vitamin C. So here we have, with these 5 ingredients, an amazing array of food. Let's slice it top to bottom. For chunks or for slices, I do remove both stem sides because I won't need them to hold together. We're going to remove this little thing from the onion because that doesn't mean that the onion is bad. Actually, I think it was a little onion growing. And now we are going to slice it again in the mandolin. So what I suggest is that you take one onion and slice it, and then a second onion, you just cut it in 8s and have both type of onions. Now here we go with our bell pepper. The first thing I do, I cut it differently. I just cut like the top without it going all the way through, and then just pull out the center with all the seeds. It had like a little one growing inside, growing into this bell pepper, and you see everything comes out of the bell pepper. We're going to cut the bell pepper. Bell peppers cut easier from the inside out. So you could also cut both ends like we did the onions and then just cut it in half and slice it. I don't know why I like cutting it like this, but in any case, we're just going to cut big chunks. The top and that little piece from the inside are perfect. We're just going to chop it and add it to the rest. Our bell peppers usually slice better inside out. And now we're going to make the cuts and use it in soups and sauces, as well as sautés or baking or grilling. The one thing you have to do is remove all those white stems because they are bitter. That we're going to all store and freeze so that we can cook without getting our counters, our kitchen, and our hands dirty every single day. And making all your kitchen dirty, and you can cook in minutes. I tell you, it's amazing how fast when you come into the kitchen and half of your work is done. It's fantastic not to have to start by peeling and cutting. And this took me 20 minutes. It's probably going to take you an hour at the beginning and then no time. And it took me 20 minutes because I had to be careful with the camera. Okay, so now we have our green onions or scallions. And normally I bought a huge bunch. This is a tiny bunch that I bought. Is enough for a week for most people. That's all we need. Green onions are fantastic to cook. They give a beautiful flavor to soups, to many sauces and salsas and dishes, and it's great. So we just chop the green and chop the white separately, basically because they have different textures and they're easier to cut together. But then I mix them up. Some people use the white parts to saute and the green for soups. I just mix them all up. I love green onions. And I make soups at least twice a week, so I use them there too. Now, we chop the white part of the onion. Same thing, keep going, chop and store. Whenever you clean your green onions, if you have a lot, what you can do is try just pulling the papery-like part in the white side. Cut the stems, remove that papery white part from the ends, then give it a good wash and chop. You're ready to go. You see, I have a lot of green onions there. Now, you only need 1 head of garlic per week. We're doing 2, but basically what we do is you just smash it with a piece of cloth, open it up, and then remove all. It didn't smash very well, this one. It was very hard. But then you open it up and remove each one of your pieces of garlic. How do you get that garlic out of each piece without getting all of your hands dirty? Cut the ends, smash them again one by one, and immediately they come out. You do not have to peel the garlic per se. You see some of them come almost clean, but you want to remove. So we're doing 2 heads of garlic because I don't know why I bought 2 heads of garlic today. But 1 is definitely enough for a week or 2. Smash it, then you cut the end, and immediately they come out. Just press, and they're coming out. That's it. We have enough garlic, I would say, with these two heads for a whole month. You won't have to chop garlic anymore for a whole month. So here we go. Press once you have all the little garlic cloves out, and then chop. You can do this in a food processor. I usually do. You can watch the video where I process other foods that you don't eat right now, but you might want later, which is ginger and turmeric and a lot of those foods that I love to have, even sun-dried tomatoes, which I chop and freeze. Every time I get something amazing that I know that's going to give great flavor to my foods, I do that. I chop it, process it, and freeze it so that I keep it and I don't have things spoiling in my refrigerator. Most of them I process them, put them, like I told you, in a little bag, flatten them, and I break the pieces frozen. You can chop it more or less. I just leave it like that, a little big chopped, and I'm ready to go. Now we're gonna pack these in Ziploc bags or zipper bags that are freezable bags. And these bags I reuse. I usually use 10 bags every month and I reuse them. You're gonna see how what we did takes about 1/4 of a bag of a quart size freezer bag. I do not freeze the garlic in freezer bags because they smell too much, and then I wash them and the smell doesn't come out. Here are our red onions, beautiful in chunks, made in minutes. Here we have our sliced red onions, beautiful. Now we have our bell pepper chunks, also in the bag. Check out the bags. I mean, it's amazing. We have 3/4 of a bag left in the bell pepper. Not that much. I'd say we have half of the bag left. Then in our green onion, we definitely have 3/4 of a bag or more left over. Oops, we had forgotten the white onion chunks. And in our garlic, where we have all the garlic we're going to need for a whole month with 2 heads of garlic, you see, I'm putting the garlic in a regular sandwich bag because, I mean, I won't reuse this one. And I tried the silicone bags, but the smell doesn't come out. So this is why I use these. So we're going to pack our white onion chunks also in a bag. And you can see we have a lot of space in this bag. And here I have some of the herbs. Like I said, I bought 1. I dry them in the refrigerator, and there's a whole video on how to do each one of them. You're gonna love it because you can buy your fresh herbs and never have them waste or spoil in your kitchen.
So imagine, in these 6 bags, you have all of the seasonings we're gonna use in many recipes, so you can come home at any time, prepare a delicious meal in minutes. With these vegetables already cut and diced, so many foods are gonna taste delicious. You can use them in rice, in soup, in casseroles. You can saute them. You can bake them with other vegetables. You can do so many things. And best of all, delicious, easy, no hassle. Chef Pachi, delicious food, amazing mood. Enjoy!